ISPK under Commander Junior Honda. Doing it for ISPK Queens once again. Today we're going to adultery. What is adultery? And what things you can basically what is adultery? Exodus 20:14. We get right into it. This is one of the first of the 10 commandments. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Now, what is adultery? Sleeping with a man, sleeping with another man's woman. That is adultery. That's just point blank, plain and simple. Adultery. If you know that woman, that man got it. And when I say another man's woman, I know in today's society, a woman who's married is you went down to the judge, the courthouse, got to sign paper and all that. No, if a woman is sleeping with another man, marriage according to the Bible is sexual intercourse. So if she's sleeping with another man, that woman is married. If you have sex with that woman, you have committed adultery and you have sinned against the Lord. Deuteronomy 22:22. So I passed it. Deuteronomy 22:22. If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband, then they shall both of them die, both the man that lay with the woman and the woman. So shalt thou put away evil from Israel. That was the death penalty offense back in biblical time, man. You got put to death for committing adultery. And that's not saying that go out and do that today, but nowadays, what happens nowadays? The woman's husband going to a jail's rate, you get shot. You get a sexual transmitted disease. All those are judgments for having unlawful sex, for sleeping with another man's woman. Those are things that happen: monkeypox, gonorrhea, syphilis, and all those type of things. These are punishments for having unlawful sex, for sleeping with another man's woman. So don't be surprised. I know it's in all the music and on the TV shows, all the music videos and all that. You know what I mean? Don't leave your girl around me. True player for real and all that. All that is sinning against the Lord. Now we're gonna go to Matthew 19:9. No, we're not gonna go there just yet. Salakia. Oh, Matthew 5:27. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time. What's the old time? The Old Testament. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Verse 28. But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her have committed adultery with her already in his heart. So if you look at a woman with in a sexual manner, let's look at the word lust in the dictionary. This is the Oxford Death Dictionary. Lust. A strong sexual desire, passionate desire for, having a strong desire. So a strong desire for another man's woman. Another man's woman. That's a strong. Now you can have a strong desire for your own woman, but not for another man's woman. You ain't supposed to be looking at her, fantasizing about her, things like that. Looking at her like that. You're not supposed to do those type of things. You are committing adultery in the heart. And now we go back to the Old Testament, 10 Commandments. Exodus 20th chapter. (20) and 20 and 17. Exodus 27. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. I said, not covet. Now, what the word covet mean? Let's look that up in the dictionary. Covet. 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 Desire greatly another's possession, attribute. You see that? Covetous. Covenant, grasping. That's what study. That's what covet means. Desire great another man. Actually, you desire another man's wife. Because when you covet after something, you keep thinking about her and thinking of it. And that's when you're making plans to be with her. You're making plans to get her. You're talking to her. You're calling her on the phone when you should not be. Those things you're not supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to covet another man's wife. Now we go to the Apocrypha. Ecclesiastes 9:9. Ecclesiastes 9 verse 9. Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thy arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her, and so through thy desire thou fall into destruction. Sit at all with another man's wife. What do people like to do today? An office wife. This is my office wife. That woman has men, but you having lunch with the woman. After work, you going out having drinks with her, things like that. You're not supposed to do those things. Why? Because next thing you know, like how it says, lest thine heart incline to her, and so your heart incline to her. Next thing you know, you're fantasizing about it. Next thing you know, you're in the hotel room. Y'all in the bed, and y'all not supposed to be. That's why they don't sit with her at the wine, because why? Now you got a few drinks in you. Your decision-making skills is impaired. You're not thinking straight. You're not thinking 100% straight. Next you know, you sleep with another man's woman. So if you got an office wife, stop that office. Stop having lunch. Have lunch by your damn self. You know what I mean? Don't. You got to deal with her professionally. You got to deal with her professionally, of course. You talk her as far as business is concerned. But don't be having desires to be with her, hanging out with her, things like that. Calling her on the phone. That's not right. You're gonna end up committing adultery, and you showing disrespect to that man. By disrespect to her man by doing that, calling his woman on the phone, hanging out with his woman. You're not supposed to, bro. Why are you dissing me? Answer me, bro. I'm not dissing you. I'm speaking the truth. SS balls. I'm speaking the truth. It's the truth. That's supposed to be with another man's woman. Now we're gonna go to Proverbs 6:32. Proverbs 6:32. Don't ever go to Islam. No, I'm never going to Islam. Because Islam, that's an Arab religion. That's an Arab man religion. If I join, I'll be subservient to the Arab. I'm dealing with the God of Israel, the Blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. That's what I'm dealing with. Yahweh in the Hebrew. Proverbs 6:32. But whoso committed adultery with a woman, lack of understanding, he that doeth destroyeth his own soul. You destroy your own soul, because you're going to get put to death. Verse 33, a wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be right there. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and everybody going to look at that man. Look at that brother, man. Look at that brother. He's a reproach, man. He's going to have a bad reputation. Verse 34. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content. Though thou givest many gifts. Let's see that, though you try to apologize to the man, things like that. Come on, man, you my boy, and all that, and things like that. Nah, man, he gonna want to kill you. He gonna want to kill you. That happens in the Black Hispanic American community. You getting killed for sleeping with another man's woman, man. Going to a jealous rage. Next thing you know, you got two in your chest. And you got two in the chest. That's far from you. Allah is an idol. You got two in your chest, man. So you bring destruction into the neighborhood. Now we go to my last verse. The God of Israel is the God of Islam. No, the God of Israel is not the God of Islam. The God of Islam is that rock over there in Mecca. That's that God, that rock over there in Mecca. That's an idol. The God of Israel is the Most High God, Yahweh, who's a real and living God. You go to Matthew 5:27. Matthew 5:27. It's my last scripture. Let's take it off of the woman. Let's bring it to the man, right? 5:27. No, I'm sorry. Matthew 19:19. Matthew 19:9. I'm sorry. Matthew 19:9. I'm sorry. My mistake. Matthew 19, verse 9. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery. And whoso marrieth her which is put away, doth commit adultery. Now, if a man put away his wife to get another man, that's what he has committed adultery. What is that? Monogamy. Because the Christian church says you can't have two women. You can't have three women and all that. You can't have two women. You can't have three women and all that. You got to leave that woman to give the other woman. You got to divorce the first woman to be married. And that's in the Bible says that is a sin according to God. You have just committed adultery if you're a man. You have just committed adultery if you're a man. Monogamy is adultery. Now, if you just got one woman, you just want to view that woman, that's fine. But if you meet another woman, fall in love with that woman, then fine. Have two women, have three women, have four women. But you can't leave the first woman to be with another woman. You have committed adultery already. That's monogamy. That's what the Christian church teaches, and that's why you gotta get out of there. Okay, that's my time. That's my time. If you like this, like it, share it. Pay your tithes at ISBK.com. Support this truth. Support the men and women of the Lord so we can go around the world spreading this truth to Blacks, Hispanic, Native American Indians. That's my time. Shalom.